What about my thirst for blood? The flower's dying. It needs water.
Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up!
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Not now!
cannot enter.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. This key will surely grant me access to the basement. Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful. These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after all. Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report. I'd better look into this. Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally open to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. A puncture over the left lung.
Possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked. It's locked. Tippett. These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Finally, you've returned.
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle.
Duty calls.
Many thanks, Doctor.
Down, my boy.
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to be...
Dr. Reed. I am...
Please...
I'm a...
What?
I'm not...
It's always...
This epidemic. I'd rather not...
As long as...
You're not the...
What?
It's a shit
With the...
I believe...
So you...
Dr. Ackroyd is as proud as he is blinded by his obsolete concept of medicine.
What?
Well, it...
You
can
question true.
Well...
Do you want...
Oh, no.
I see. Tell me, Harvey, what is it?
Fact.
This... Do you think...
Or...
But why?
Because...
Goodbye. Good evening.
Good evening.
Tell me about...
My wife.
How could
I
you...
was work... Of course.
Tell me...
19...
What happened?
The jerk...
I would...
They was...
Goodbye for...
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Goodbye now.
I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, with less resignation and more determination.
I know I can...
Good evening.
Doctor.
With the glorious battalion.
Kokorin.
He was my patient. He died.
What was that?
It was a twofold error. My diagnosis was...
Why not?
Are you...
Who was...
I don't know.
Goodbye. Good evening.
Doctor...
And what?
People who...
Do you...
The work...
That man...
What?
What did he...
Oh!
But
If the...
how is he...
This is...
What? I see.
The nurse...
What's wrong?
Come on.
But you're...
What are you... On the...
We can't escape...
I ain't...
And who...
On the...
You're lucky to be alive.
This place... Don't play...
I'll leave.
Please, I feel sick. Over here now. Hey, what can marriage...
You mean you're...
No.
Am I...
Obviously,
You're what?
that no.
Do you...
I don't...
agree?
I can...
A...
You...
I'll leave.
When I get back.
I'll have a word with Tom. He's really pissed me off this time.
It's safer here than anywhere else in the East End. As for me, you're an idiot.
It's locked, all right. Good evening.
Doctor...
Goodbye. Good evening.
Good evening.
Tell me what Dr. Tippett did.
If I had not covered up his error, Dr. Tippett would have been fired from...
You can't allow...
Look her...
Perhaps
You mean you...
I've decided that I won't reveal Dr. Tippett's.
I'm so glad you...
I hope you're right.
Dr. Tippett...
Goodbye.
I thought last summer's epidemic was different. Good evening. Why...
Many deaths. A lot of my own life.
The flower's dying. It needs water.
The flower's dying. It needs water. It's locked.
Please, sir.
What's going on?
I'm Blight, sir.
I'm Dr.
Oswald, I'm
How long? Don't be ashamed. What can you...
I'm Oswald. We were
What can you...
His name?
Where...
He went up.
I have...
Thank you.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
There is an absurd poetry to my situation. Physician, heal thyself.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
There is no need to apologize, Edgar. You offered me sanctuary when I had none.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.